Welcome everybody to the Latin Nerds Network. My name is Jose and this is my review for One of Them Days. New Year, first review of the new year 2025. That's something to get excited about. Brand new year, brand new list of films coming out, things I'm looking forward to. But January, let's be honest, January sucks for the most part, right? This is the dumping ground for the studios to just throw out some movies that they really don't give a shit about. They're probably not going to do well. On occasion, there are some surprises, of course, mainly in the horror genre from when I noticed over the last couple of years. But generally, it sucks. So I can't say I was excited to see this one, but it is the first film I'm reviewing for the year, so why not try to get behind, of course. One of Them Days, it's a new comedy starring SZA and Keke Palmer here. This is a movie where, they're besties, they're roommates as well, and, just trying to survive in LA in the hood and, day to day living. And, one day the rent is due and they don't have the money to pay. Something out of their control caused them to lose their rent money. So now they're at risk of being kicked out that very same night. So they give it about, 8 or 9 hours to scrounge up the money so they can keep living where they're at. And of course, they find themselves in all kinds of situations trying to hustle and do what they can to make up what's needed. It's about, I think, $1,500 here. Listen, and I'll say this because with comedies, there's only one thing that matters, right? And that's obviously, is it funny now? And comedy is the most difficult thing because I think it's the most subjective when it comes to film. There's always ridiculous scenarios and stupidity that happens in comedies, and it's all good as long as you're laughing. But man, this movie's dog shit. What a way to start the year. Hey, it's you know what? I'm insulting dog shit. This is not dog shit. This is triceratops shit. This is how big pile of shit this movie is. This movie is awful. And the biggest thing, because yes, like I said, the scenarios here are ridiculous and stupid, but you forgive it if I'm laughing, and I just wasn't laughing. Admittedly, there's a couple of scenes I was like, okay, that's clever, it's funny, and I smiled, but really I was just like dying to get out of there. Even Cat Williams, who's wasted, and he's a funny guy. His comedy's great, but he might as well not be in this film. It's so bad. Nothing really works, to be honest. I'll take it back. I like the girls. I think they're fine. They got a good chemistry and they're likable at times, but the scenario is just so over the top sometimes. It's just so dumb, and it just doesn't laugh, and it's trying so hard to be funny. It wants to be funny, and I get it, but it just wasn't for me. I hated this film. I really did. It's not a good way to start the year, unfortunately. Again, with comedy, it's very subjective. Some people may actually end up liking this movie. I'd be surprised, but hey, it happens all the time right now. Every film is universally disliked or universally liked for the most part. It's very rare when that happens. But this one's just all over the place. It really was. And when we try so hard to be funny and it doesn't work, and it's really just dumbed down a lot to the audience. It just, I don't know. It just didn't feel like. I know this was kind of billed as the New Age Friday. The Friday is fantastic. This is not. This should never be compared to Friday. They both take place in the hood. It doesn't mean the movies are the same. It's not. Friday's a funny movie. Of course, it's dumb and stupid, but it's funny. This one just fails. Ultimately, at its main goal, if you can't succeed at your main goal, you're just not good. It's just as simple as that. I do not recommend seeing this movie. If you're gonna watch it, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I'm in the minority. I hope this movie is the funniest thing everyone thinks great, and I hope you laugh your ass off. But I don't see it happening, to be honest with you. It's not. If you can watch it at home. But I don't even recommend that. That's how much I dislike this film. That said, if you're gonna watch it, fair enough. Let me know. Maybe disagree with me. Of course, I'd like to hear your comments. Let me know what you guys think. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe below and feed money to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.